Hello everyone, and in today's tutorial I will show you how you can make use of these 4 grids for designing your Woocommerce website. They are product grid, product carousel, product category grid, and the last one is the category carousel. So make sure you have the Elementor Happy Addons Pro and your Woocommerce plugin installed. I will start with the product grid. So on your WordPress site, drag and drop the product grid widget onto your WordPress site. Your WooCommerce listed products should pop up right away. The options let you choose between classic or hover. If you choose hover, then the chart and quick view button will appear as your mouse moves over the images. The columns option lets you decide the number of columns you want to display. Below this, you can choose to display badge, rating, price, chart buttons, and the quick view button. So let me just change the skin to classic. I will be working with the classic skin for this tutorial. Onto the image size, I'm leaving the image size to the thumbnail, but feel free to choose your needed size. Under query, you can include products by terms or featured products. When you choose terms, you need to choose the categories. That means products only with these categories will be included on your website. For the exclude option, you get 3 choices to exclude: current product, manual selection, and terms. When you choose manual selection, you can manually select a product to exclude from the product grid. For terms, it is the same as before. You get to choose a category of your product to remove from the product grid. One important thing you need to remember is if you choose the same term on the include and exclude box, then this will not be able to work on your website. You can set the order of the list based on date, ID, menu order, and so on. You can set the order to ascending or descending order. If you think there are too many products, then you can limit the number of products on display. In the advanced part, you can edit the text for the Add to Cart button, and you can do the same thing for the Quick View button. You can enable the Load More button or even change the title of this button. If needed, you can also add a URL link to the Load More button. Under the Style option, the grid under the Layout option lets you control the position of the row and the column of the grid. The Product option lets you set the alignment, add a border, change color, or even add a shadow box. For the Badge option, you can do the same thing as I explained for the Product option. Moving on to the product image, you can once again make the same changes as I have shown for the products and the badge option. So if you think the images will look great with a shadow or a border or even with some opacity, go ahead and make the adjustment. Moving on to content, here you can adjust the spacing for the rating, title, the price, while also adjusting the text and the typography. You can adjust the buttons in the same way as before for both the cart and the quick view button. So I'm not going to go over the same thing, but you get the idea how this works. The alignment of the Load More button can be set, and just like before, you can customize the padding, color, or add a shadow. The last option is the quick view model. Again, the settings are the same, but just keep in mind that for the quick view button, you need to click on the quick view button to see the changes taking place. Now I will be moving on to product carousel. On your WordPress site, drag and drop the product carousel onto your site, and as you can see, the settings is pretty much the same as before. You can choose to change your image size, you can choose to show the ratings, you can choose to hide the badges, and then you have the queries, which is basically the same thing as before. What is different is the carousel setting. So if we start with the animation speed, remember the lesser the amount, the higher will be the speed. And if you want the animation to keep running, definitely keep the autoplay option on, and if you leave it off, there will be no animation. So in this case, it means you'll have to manually click on the buttons for the slides to move. And if you want the products to stop displaying at a certain point, definitely disable the infinite loop option. For navigation, you can choose to display arrows or dots, or you can even display both of them, or you can choose not to display any navigation at all. You can also limit the number of slides that are displaying in this carousel. If you think there are too many, just choose the number of slides you want to display. Under style of the carousel item, you can adjust the height, spacing, and border of the carousel content. You can also add a shadow or background type. Next comes image and content and add to cart button. These three things have already been shown to you how these are supposed to work. I do not think I have to repeat this again. But what is different is the navigation arrow option, where you can basically change the size of the navigation arrow. I personally think that it's definitely a good idea to change the size. I think it is a little bit too small, so go ahead and change the size and add some color for it to pop. This setting is also the same for navigation dots. So if you're using navigation dots, the settings will be the same for navigation arrow. Then comes the quick view button and the quick view model. These two options have already been shown previously, so I don't want to repeat this the whole process of how this really works. So I will move on to the next widget, which is the product category grid. So on your WordPress site, drag and drop the product category grid. This widget is the same as before, but instead of products, only the categories are being displayed. So I have three categories: white chocolate, uncategorized, and my personal favorite, milk chocolate. You can choose to show the number of products under a category. The image overlay gives a dark shadow to the image of the categories. The query section is a little different. You can choose to include or exclude based on the parent product or those that are considered only a child product. If you have empty categories, go ahead and enable the Show Empty Category option. My backend dashboard did not have any empty categories. As a result, this is not going to be displayed on my website. Under More, enable the Load More button to display the Load More button. This is useful if you have many categories. You can also add a link to this button. In the Style section of the Layout section, you can adjust the row and column. The Item Box option, just like before, has the same customization, which includes altering the height, border, and so on. We all know what the image is for by now, so I will just skip this. The Content section lets you change the look of the category buttons. I wanted to make this pop, so I quickly added some colored border, changed the typography, and even added a hover color. If you want to change the look of the Load More button, then feel free to explore the options under the Load More button. But for now, I think it looks fine as it is. The last widget is the Product Category Carousel. Drag and drop the Product Category Carousel widget. This is very similar to the Product Carousel. You can change the image size just like before. There's really nothing much new over here except that this is all about the category, so you can show or hide the category count. The query settings is the same as before, and it has been explained already. I'll just quickly browse over these settings that have already been covered. Just like the product carousel, you can showcase your categories by adjusting the animation speed, autoplay option, loop, navigation for arrows, and the number of slides. One option that constantly appears is the wrapper link, and I'm sure you've been noticing this by now. If there is anything that should have a link, just click anywhere on your WordPress site and then add the link in the box of the wrapper link. I just want to add an important note, and that is the settings for these widgets include mainly the content content and style section. But if you want more control over the display of your design, you can definitely check out the advanced section, and you can add things like animation, you can alter the positioning. It's all up to you. Now, I understand that all of these settings and designs can take time, so if you're looking for a shortcut, head over to Widgets of the Happy Addons website and then search for the Woocommerce section and then click on a widget, and you will find a whole list of ready-made templates and design for the product category, carousel, and for the grids. And if you like one design, just click on Live Copy. Then head over to your WordPress site and click on the plus sign and then add a structure. Right click and just click on Live Paste, and then bam, you'll see that the design just appears and you can customize it according to your liking, and this saves a lot of time, and you can do this for other widgets as well. And that is how you can set your product grid, product carousel, category grid, and category carousel, a long list but very useful for your WooCommerce site. And be sure to check the link in the description box below to subscribe to our newsletter for more videos on designing your website using the Happy Addons plugin.